Hey guys, welcome back to my channel with a weekly message, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter regarding love. It is a general message, and so this may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, I do encourage you to check. Okay, overall energy, Gemini, for this reading is a Two of Wands. So there's a decision here that you either have to make or someone around you has to make. It talks about feeling like you're at a crossroads or waiting to make up your mind about something, knowing that you have options, you have a choice, you have a decision, and maneuvering, trying to figure out which path is best for you. The current situation is the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Okay, so there's a brand new beginning. I feel like there's a brand new beginning for you. But on the one hand, someone feels very sad and disappointed about a loss. So you could be maybe you've recently gotten out of a situation and you're moving forward, you're starting over. For others of you, that loss may be something that you still have or feel because of a situation that has ended. But it does feel like you're going toward a brand new beginning after you went through something that was painful and very disappointing for you. All right. Your goal here is the Lovers, Gemini energy. You have a very strong connection with someone. You and this person may be in separation, but you have a very strong spiritual connection with somebody. In the past, though, we have the Two of Swords. There was a lack of clarity. There was a lack of clarity between you and another person. Now, your strength is the Wheel of Fortune. Your strength is change. And maybe just, I'm hearing like go with the flow. In your immediate future, though, you have the Six of Cups, so you still have a very strong connection to someone that you know already. This connection has already been established, and it feels like it's been established in the 3D. But memories come up in the immediate future, or this person from the past shows up. Why? Because someone's having a hard time getting over the other with the Eight of Swords. Someone keeps thinking about someone. All right, and is kind of mentally stuck on this situation. Now, the energy around you is the Queen of Swords. You're coming across kind of cold and detached, maybe a little bit reserved and guarded when it comes to this person. What you want right now is the Nine of Pentacles. You want to be single, possibly. You want to be independent, self-sufficient, and free, and take care of yourself right now. And your outcome's the Knight of Cups. You have love coming in. It could be from this person. It could be from someone new. But the Knight of Cups can talk about an apology that shows up. It could be an invitation, some sort of proposal. It can even talk about you pursuing someone or something that you enjoy, that you like, that you've developed feelings for. So let's see, Gemini. Why is the Two of Wands here? Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. All right, so it looks like you've decided to, I'm hearing take a leap of faith, it feels like. So it feels like you were put in a position, Gemini or Crosswatcher, where you have to make a decision about your relationship. And it looks like you learned how to move forward. You have moved forward. You're curious about a new chapter, a new endeavor. You may be learning something. Some of you guys could be in school or learning how to do something is also what I'm hearing. So it just looks like you've adapted to some sort of change. Yeah, it feels like you've adapted to change and you've learned how to move forward with your life. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups, water energy. So you're going toward a brand new beginning that's going to offer you some sort of wish fulfillment and happiness. But I have to say, even though it's going to bring some sort of fulfillment in your life on an emotional level, your obstacle is the Five of Cups. It feels like you're still sad about an ending that you had with someone. So even though you may have an opportunity to pursue something that you really want, to accomplish your dreams, to have some sort of wish fulfillment, it feels like it's bittersweet. There's like the flip side of it. Yes, I can start over. Yes, I'm going to pursue certain things that I desire, but I'm still a little bit sad because I'm not with my person, is what I'm getting. But like I said, it looks like you've learned how to move on, or you're learning how to move on. Five of Cups, please. We have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so you may have felt betrayed by this person. For some of you, you may have felt stabbed in the back, but there is deception here. There is deception. So for some of you, you may be telling yourself, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm learning how to move on, I'm going toward a brand new beginning for myself, I'm going to be happy, everything's going to be great. But at the end of the day, possibly behind closed doors, you're still very sad about this ending. I feel like they are as well, but you may hide it, they may hide it, the both of you may hide it, which is deceit. Tell me about the Lovers. You know, somebody may have sabotaged this connection. We have the World. Things are changing in this connection. You guys may live far from one another. You know, some of you guys are trying as best you can to move on with your life. Like I said, with this Page of Pentacles and Two of Wands, you're learning how to move on. You're learning how to move on. You have an opportunity to go towards something that's going to make you really happy, but you're still a little bit sad about this. I feel like your goal is to move on as best you can. Things are changing. Tell me about the Two of Swords in the past. We have the Seven of Wands. So in the past, it's like you didn't know if this was something you wanted to fight for anymore. Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's like you didn't know if you wanted to just move on with your life toward a brand new beginning. And for some of you, you felt led to intuitively. It's like you felt led to go towards something new for yourself. But I do feel that on the one hand, you didn't know if you wanted to stick around and fight for this connection. And there was a lack of clarity. There was a lack of clarity because I feel like you felt very passionately about this person. You guys are soulmates. You do have a really strong connection with this individual. However, there was some indecisiveness here. There may have been inconsistencies and back and forth. And on one hand, you didn't know if you should stay and fight for this or let it go. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. We have the Strength card, Leo energy. We have the Star, Aquarius energy, and we have the Death card, Scorpio. Yeah, you're trying to move on as best you can. You're strong. I feel like I said, you are trying to maintain, for some of you, it's like this composure, like you're trying to keep yourself together. You are going toward a brand new beginning, and it is going to offer you some sort of dreams come true, some sort of wish fulfillment here. But you are still disappointed and sad about this ending. I feel like you're trying as best you can to move on. In the past, you were torn. You probably wanted to invest and fight for this and make it work, but on the one hand, you wanted to move forward. For some of you, I'm getting an energy for some of you, like at this point, you may feel like it's over. I don't feel that's the case. Like at some point, you may feel like this relationship that you desire, that you want it to be possibly like your happily ever after, you may feel like it's over at this point. I don't know if it is, but you may feel like it is. So let's keep going. Six of Cups, please. Wow. See, what the Lovers? What did I say? I didn't feel like it was. Very interesting. So for some of you, yeah, you're losing. For some of you, you're starting to lose hope. You're starting to lose hope that this is ever going to lead to anything that you truly want and or desire. You may also be losing that optimism. But what's showing up in your immediate future is this connection again, the Lovers, Gemini energy with the Six of Cups. You and this person still have a very strong connection. You still have a very strong connection, even though it may not feel like that right now, even though it may not look like that, even though things are changing, and you may feel less optimistic about this connection, and your immediate future is showing up that it's still here. Anything else about the Six of Cups and the Lovers? You may be dreaming about this person. For some of you, you could reconcile and come back together. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, somebody's still stuck on this connection. Someone is still thinking about it, still thinking about the other person. Still thinking about the other person. So it's not over, even though it feels like it is for some of you, even though it looks like it is. One of you or the both of you are still very much so thinking and desire and want this connection. Someone is still stuck on the past when it comes to this relationship. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Sorry guys, my voice is going out. Eight of Swords, please. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, someone is having a hard time moving forward, even though they have an opportunity to start over, even though they have an opportunity to begin again and be very happy. Like I said, it's bittersweet, because even though someone is learning this new life, this new chapter, learning about it, learning how to move forward, they're still stuck on the past. They're still thinking about this very strong connection. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. We have the Emperor. Aries energy. Some of you guys are waiting for this person to step it up, show up, and take charge. You're waiting for this person to step it up, be assertive, and take charge, take control of the situation. I feel like you're not the one that's going to do that, because it looks like you feel there's nothing else you can do. If this relationship moves forward, it has to come from them taking action. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, please. We have the Three of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so you're pretty closed off to this person right now. All right, you've been hurt with this Three of Swords. You've experienced some sort of pain in this situation, and you're showing up just very independent, taking care of yourself right now, focusing on yourself at this time. But like I said, there is an energy of deception, even though you are moving forward toward your wish fulfillment and what makes you happy emotionally for yourself. There is still an energy of feeling sad and disappointed about the situation. This relationship is still relevant. Someone is still thinking about this connection. I don't feel like you're necessarily going to pursue this person. It feels like you're waiting for them to pursue you. Yeah. The Nine of Pentacles here. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, water energy, and the Four of Cups. All right. So what I'm getting here is you're looking very abundant. You're showing up with the Nine of Pentacles as building a secure future for yourself. And even though you're able to do that, and you will be able to do it, you still want something long term. You desire, I feel, this person. You desire a life partner, someone you can share your life with, someone that you connect with emotionally, and vice versa. And there's a feeling of maybe that won't happen. Maybe it's not going to happen, because there's an energy here again of sadness with this Four of Cups. There's an energy of feeling discontent in your love life. So even though you're building, right, and you're building yourself up to have the Ten of Pentacles, to have victory and success and wealth and abundance, on the one hand, it's like your emotional life may lack. It's like you could have all the money in the world, but you're not with the person that you have these feelings for. You're not feeling content in your love life. So just be mindful of that, because we have the Knight of Cups showing up. So we do have love, but it also feels like you want to be very successful, but you feel, or you're afraid that you're going to be the only one to enjoy this success. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, what's the point of having it all if I don't have anyone to enjoy it with? That's the energy that I'm getting. Knight of Cups. Ooh, you are manifesting here. We have the Magician and the Two of Swords. All right, we have a love offer coming in. For some of you, it could be an apology. Now, with this Knight of Cups, for some of you, it's like you're trying to manifest how to move forward with your life, and you may feel a little bit confused and indecisive about whether or not you really want to move on with your life, or if you're waiting for this person to come back. It's like you're trying to manifest love, you're trying to manifest something, and you feel unsure. Tell me more about this Two of Swords. What are you confused about? Yeah, the Queen of Cups and the Five of Wands. Okay, so it's inner conflict. So you're a little bit torn or confused about moving forward with your life, because there's a part of you that still is emotionally connected to this individual. There's a part of you that still desires and cares for them, and there's a part of you that wants this to come back together. But I feel like you need them to step up to the plate. And it looks like with this Knight of Cups, like you are trying to manifest movement in your love life, but you're unsure if are you moving away from this person? Because I feel like that's where the inner conflict is coming from, or it will come from, because you're still emotionally connected. What's the most important message for Gemini when it comes to this connection? The King of Wands. Okay, fire energy. Somebody could be a fire sign. I feel like this is your person. I feel like you and this person still have a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion still. Okay, tell me more. And the Fool, Aries energy. Yeah, I feel like you're waiting for this person to take a risk. I feel like you're waiting for them to take a chance on this relationship. I don't really see you being the one to do that. It feels like you're sitting back and you're waiting for them to step up so you guys can have this new beginning. And it does look like there's an opportunity in your future that's going to show up where you can move forward with your life, with your love life. You may meet someone, but it does look like you're torn, or you're unsure if you are ready, if you want to, or do you still desire this person and are hoping for the two of you to reconnect? Because I do feel like someone is still stuck on the past. I feel like the both of you think about each other a lot. So let's go into the extended reading. I'm going to clarify the person that you're dealing with. We'll get more information in the second spread, and then I'll do a spread for the connection itself. If this is your story, you can purchase this via my website. The link is down below in the description box. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon.